What's going on, guys? Andrew from Last Leaders. Title of my video, as you could probably tell in the thumbnail, is Land of the Free and the Comfortable. I just really wanted to put this out there just because I really feel like a lot of people want to talk about certain issues and they want to complain, and rightfully so, because we're in the land of the free. But I feel a lot of times we try to go about it just the complaining route, and we don't try to take steps to implement anything into to actually bring about change. One of the things that I was thinking about, as I've been listening to a lot of interviews and seeing a lot of successful people give interviews so far, and one of the things that I noticed is that whenever you want to get something done, whenever a business person or a really resourceful person wants to get something done, within 6 months to a year, maybe to 2 years, whatever project they want to take on, it gets done. It gets executed without a hitch. Everything goes good 8 times out of 10, 7, 8 times out of 10. But when it comes to certain social issues that we deal with, there's always red tape. Somebody's always like, oh, well, what about my image? What about, this aspect? What about this? We can't do this, because they always give excuses for certain reasons why certain things can't happen. But when you do something for commercial purposes, everything goes on pretty smoothly, minus people, having criminal records, or, some news breaks out, then some red tape comes out. But for the most part, if it's a really resourceful, clean-cut person, everything goes on without a hitch. So that's something that I wanted to think about, to get everybody to think about, especially because, at least nowadays, the leaders and the motivators that we have tend to come from music. They tend to come from movie stars, certain business people. And I just want to know, a lot of these business people and these people in entertainment, a lot of times they have the resources to get certain things done and accelerate certain timetables that on current projects that are looking to actually help people. But because their image is tied with their income, they don't necessarily want to align themselves with controversial things or controversial people or quotes or statements. And I feel like that's a little bit of a disservice to us, the people that actually do get affected by certain things, because you're not going to have all the know-how. I might have the know-how, but I don't have the resources. If we all collaborate together, try to build up something, as a community, then that would help eliminate a lot of the problems that we're facing nowadays. Maybe not all the problems, but it would definitely put a dent in a lot of the serious issues that we see right now. I just wanted to throw that out there because, a lot of times, I see a lot of projects going on, buildings being built, people getting, people buying expensive clothes, people getting clearance to, for shows and things like that. But instead of putting money where, it can be used for the community, they actually just use it for monetary gain, for selfish reasons. And I'm not talking specifically about anyone or about the money that they do make, because everybody's entitled to their own money. But I just feel that, being in the United States, speaking specifically about, where we live, I feel like we have a responsibility to help each other out. That's what, at least, my view of it is. Like, we have a obligation to help each other. In certain communities, I wasn't born yet, but they said that, you could unlock your door and you could walk on the street, and somebody would invite you in for tea or for coffee, whatever. A kid's walking down the street, everybody on the block knows him and they look out for him. Kind of that am I my brother's keeper mentality. And I feel like we kind of lost that, especially through the individualism that we've all kind of gained as the United States kind of, excelled and moved forward. So that's just my thoughts. It's just for everybody that actually does look up to these people as leaders, people in the entertainment industry, people in the business, on the business side. I just want to throw this out there, just to watch what people do closely. Just don't go off their image, but try to look at their actions. It's kind of similar to what Martin Luther King, Dr. King Jr. tried to tell us. You know, don't look at somebody's appearance. You know, look at content of their character. You know, what do they choose to invest in? What are they speaking? You know, when you hear them. So that's just one of the things that I wanted to think about. But I just want to actually throw out a question for you guys, and you could comment on, you know, in the comment box below, or you can tweet me, either or. My question is, what are some of the things that you think people should invest in that they aren't putting time and effort and money into? Because a lot of times I see things that I think should get done but don't get done. So that's what I want to see in the comment box or on my Twitter. So thank you guys for watching. Please do like, subscribe, and share the video. It'd really help me out, you know, kind of spreading the awareness for what we're trying to do at Last Leaders. So thank you guys. Have a good day.